Hey, how we doing? I'm Andy, this is Spiders, and today I'm going to talk to you about COVID. Now I don't mean the virus, I mean my little Cyriocosmus giganteus, which I named COVID because it was actually posted out to me the day before the International Post went into lockdown about 2 years ago. Managed to survive 10 days in the post. The adult female that was in with this one didn't make it, which was a bit sad at the time, like, but wasn't a Cyriocosmus, it was a different species, it was an Orphanacus, but yeah, either way I was a bit gutted at the time. But COVID did make it through, and now we're 2 years on, and this one still hasn't hooked out. Now all of its molts have been trashed. I couldn't tell you for definite what sex it is, but I'm just assuming that, like I say, we're talking, it's over 2 years old now, 2 years and 1 month since we went into lockdown, so we're probably looking at, 2.5 years old, judging on the size it was when it arrived. So yeah, it's not hooked out, so I'm hoping and guessing it's a female. I mean, I'm obviously going to wait for this next molt just to see if I can sort of get it and it's not trashed enough to be able to tell. But I'm going to stop waffling on, because this is a really cool looking species. It does have that love heart shape on its backside, a little bit more raggedy than the likes of the Cyriocosmus elegans, but these are more of a copper colour, a bronze copper colour, than that bright orange that you get in a lot of the others. And I just think they're an awesome species, if I'm honest. And like I say, they're not very often seen, so while I had the need to rehouse it, I thought it was a good chance to get it on video and show the rest of you. Not everybody might have seen this one, it might be a new species to some. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to show you the footage. I'll see you at the end. Cheers. Ta-da. So this is COVID's enclosure. It's just a little sort of pound shop tub. It's one of the little ones. I'm not a big fan of these. I bought about half a dozen of them. There was only two that the lid didn't fail on, this being one of them. So like I say, COVID's been in this. Now we've got its main burrow entrance where I'm prodding the stick, but there's also in the top corner, or in the bottom right hand corner now, just hidden by the corner of the tub, there's another burrow entrance there. So my plan is to just force him or her to come up out of that corner entrance and straight up into the catch cup. And as you can see, that didn't work. Now he's taking himself back down. Now you can see he is a little bit agitated by this point, which isn't surprising because I've just gone in and trashed his home. But little does he know that he is going to a much better place. We're coming from the top this time. It comes on the side and seems to have got a good grip this time, so we can take him and get him ready to go into his new enclosure. Yeah, I keep calling him a him. I mean, it could well be a she. I mean, I've got a feeling it could be. As you can see here, those copper colours rather than the bright orange that you get with some of the other Cyriocosmus species. But yeah, in all honesty, there's every chance this could be a female because it is over 2 years old. So let's have a look at COVID's new enclosure. This is it. It's just a small rub. It's about 8 inches by about 6 inches by about 5 inches deep. So So as you can see, we've got quite a deep substrate at one end with the moss on top, and then something a bit shallower at the other side where the water ball will go. And you see there, he moved pretty sharpish. Luckily he stayed in the tub, and we get a good chance to have a good look at him. You see what I mean about that sort of heart shape on his butt is a little bit more ragged than the other Cyriocosmus, like the elegans. Yeah, there's the burrow entrance in his new enclosure. I say, I'm really hoping that this does turn out to be a female. If it is, then hopefully we'll try and get hold of another male and get a pairing done this time. So fingers crossed, we'll just have to see what goes on really. See one final close-up of old COVID there. It's an absolutely stunning species. And this is the enclosure about 24 hours later. It has since built another burrow entrance in the top right hand corner, which I will show in a later video, no doubt, when I do an update on how it's getting on. But for now, that was the Cyriocosmus giganteus. Yeah, so I hope you like that. Like I say, it's something that I come across a few years ago. Spent ages trying to get one. Eventually had to get one from Poland. Then I had the whole hassle with the lockdown and the postal service. I have since, ironically, bought another pair of these since Brexit and since lockdown and all the rest of it. Now the male matured and died after about 18 months. And the other one died quite early on. But of course at that point, COVID was too young for me to even risk trying a pairing, and at that point I think I probably thought that it was a male, if I'm totally honest. So yeah, we're just going to have to see what goes on. I'll wait, see if I can get another molt, confirm what sex it is. I mean, we never know. It might molt out soon and it'll hook out, and then, you know, there'll be no need to do any of that, but we shall see. And you see, I just thought it was quite an interesting spider. Something that not everybody sees all the time, and it'd be a good chance to show it off. So that's me done for this week. I hope you liked it. You know, everything's downstairs. If you want to subscribe, if you want to like, give it a thumbs up, comment, all that sort of stuff, you know, it's all massively appreciated. Anything that helps the channel grow is awesome. And I'll see you all next time. Nice one. Cheers. Ta-da.